Hey everybody, it's me, JJ, guy with the Bright Idea Records, owner and proprietor, and something like that. Good morning. I've been meaning to do this little project for a couple days, and I'm just gonna do it. So, because my iron is hot, so I doubt if this would surprise anybody to know this, but I've been trying to save the planet. I'm not gonna claim to say I've been trying to save the world. The world would probably be in better shape if I had been. No, I'm just kidding. Uh, Maybe, who knows? But no, I've got this really old battery charger. I took the front of it off a long time ago because, you know, when I say a battery charger, I mean like alkaline batteries, like the ones that you're not supposed to charge. Like, because I think everybody probably has in like a cordless home telephone or whatever. And so the alkalines, you're just supposed to use them and throw them away. But a long time ago, they invented this thing called a mighty charger. Can't really get them anymore. I mean, if you look online, you can find alkaline battery chargers, on your typical places, your eBays, your Amazons, etc. Probably your Alibabas. I don't know. But I'm not impressed. Not impressed. I've tried using, because this only has like, what happened to my video? God damn it. Alright, let me fix that. But let me continue. I've tried using some various alkaline chargers before, and not impressed. Not impressed. They don't really get them to the full capacity that I expect them to. I think most of, well, here, let me show you. I scored this at the dollar, no, at Big Lots. Big Lots. Got one of these battery daddies, right? Yeah. And, well, this is what I got going on. I filled up all my double A. These two are the only two double A spots on the whole fucking thing. So I gotta, like, start filling up the backside now. See? And, it has a little battery, tester. And if you look real closely, you'll see, oh, I don't know if you'll see it. Okay, 1.5 volt. See that? It's right underneath the meter. I think most people know that the double A's and the triple A's are 1.5 volts. So naturally, if I use a battery charger to take a dead battery and make it like, 1.5 volts, I'd expect it to say 1.5 volts. I just rebooted the computer. Great. Oh, audio. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. I can make it through this video. Why am I making a video? I don't know. Why wouldn't I? I think this is pretty crafty, okay? Sometimes you gotta be crafty. It's kind of punk rock too if you think about it, because look, you see I've got these slots, right? The ones like this right here, this one that's higher up, okay? That is for resting the triple A's, and this one that's like kind of sticking out and like hanging right there, that's for the double A's, right? but two of my AA slots broke off a long time ago, so I can't do four AA's at a time. It's a real shame because it does take time, and it takes focus. I have to like look over at the thing, and like I just remembered the other day I had a pretty embarrassing experience with this thing. I thought that I had a pest here in the studio with me. I heard some what I thought to be like rustling, like papers or something, or a plastic bag. I wasn't quite sure. Okay. And then I turned off a few fans or whatever and like started to listen very closely, and I heard a hiss. So I hopped up and got out of here. I thought I had a snake in here. I went and put on some boots and I got some gloves and I was like, what the heck am I gonna do now? And then I heard a hiss coming from this thing and I realized that I didn't have a pest. I I had just basically taken a battery to the end of its life. Because it starts to like leak battery acid and shit. Like the seal breaks, and that's why it hisses. So that was kind of embarrassing. Well, I got played, man. It was not a snake. But so that's kind of why I took the faceplate off originally, was because it was just getting covered with battery acid. I think that today's modern alkaline chargers don't push the limit like like this guy did, this mighty charger. Like you know, alkaline battery charger. Yeah, this guy, this thing's practically dangerous. It charges your battery up to such high levels, it is practically dangerous. But luckily, it isn't like the battery acid sprays all over the place. It just kind of like drops a few drops onto the unit. So, and then I'm careful to throw it away because those things are under pressure. The average consumer, you know, battery thing. So like that's why they say to never throw them in the fire. I don't know if you've ever read that. Like they say, contents under pressure do not throw into a bonfire or whatever. I think they say that with like hairspray, obviously, because that's got like propellant. But I don't think you're even supposed to do it with like shaving cream, because like, if that were to explode in the fire, then you'd have hot cream flying in all directions. That would be bad too. So, so what's the deal? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna replace these here. Whatchamacallits. Here, I'm gonna put this down here so I don't keep looking up. Probably gonna get tired of that. Yeah, I know I look pretty funny with no eyebrows. What do you want me to do? Draw some on? I don't even think I would have such a thing at the moment. It's alright. You'll get used to it. Okay. So what? How did I manage to fabricate one of these new thingies? Right? I don't know if you're a smoker, or maybe you light your incense, maybe you light birthday candles. I don't know. If you do, then you probably recognize that. That's like the rim thingy at the top of a lighter. You know the part where you flick like that? Yeah. A lot of punk rockers like to take this part and like put it on the brim of their baseball cap to just like chrome it out. I don't know. It's something people do. Me, I like to take this part and fold it until I fabricate a new part. I will probably have to do that in front of you because I thought that I made two of these. All right. Two of what? I thought that I made two of these. See that? I did a pretty good. Wish the camera could focus better, but whatever. I did a pretty good job, and I know that it works. I've already like I slid this one right here underneath where this broken one is, because there's just enough left over to slide it underneath, right? So yeah, I've already tried it. See, now there's a third one, and I've charged some of the batteries in the battery daddy with it. I know it's going to work. I'm just going to try to make it a little more permanent now, you know, because, it's going to fall off if I don't. Yeah, I only have one here. Oh, maybe I'll fabricate one in the video for you. I don't know. And what's the point? I don't know. I guess nobody else is probably going to have a mighty charger because, like, they kind of stopped making those a long time ago and you can't really get them anywhere. And, like, so I'm not really teaching you how to fix your mighty charger. I don't know if I'm teaching you anything. I think the point of the video is just sometimes a person has to come up with some unconventional solutions to their problems sometimes. Because, like, um, uh, I don't know, I think it's better to recycle my batteries and continue using them. I don't think I should have to pollute the planet, like throwing away every battery that I use up, just because, that's the way the system is. That's like what they want us to do. So that way they sell more batteries, I guess. I don't know, you know? That's what that's what us radical fuckers have been raised to believe. Every time you have to buy a new product, it's like, oh, they want it that way. Otherwise, they don't sell product. And this whole fucking system is based on selling product, right? And it's like, I guess, it's kind of a jaded way to look at things, but maybe it is that way for the most part. But if I can help it, I'm going to try to continue on in my proud tradition of recycling batteries because I really would like to contribute to the saving of the planet, not the destroying of it. Those batteries, they leak into landfills and shit like that. It's not too cool. All right? I'm just saying. I'm not trying to pretend like I'm some kind of environmentalist dude or something. Because, like, I'd probably need to do a lot more to be considered an environmentalist. But, I mean, everybody kind of does their own little, part. Everybody plays their own little role in this earth-saving game of ours, right? I would think. Alright, I think there's enough flux on there. This is gonna be a tricky... I don't know, maybe it won't. I'm gonna go for it. Just moving my windows around to make sure you can see. Okay. Wish me luck. I'm not the greatest solderer in the world. I'm okay though, and the flux that I use kind of helps. Come on. There. Oh shit, don't dry. Oh, oh, don't dry. Do it? No, not quite. But with all that big old blob, let's see. I think we can, okay, okay. Got this. Can't really see what I'm doing at this point. That's really bad. You shouldn't be playing with hot fucking iron and not see what you're doing. But, what am I supposed to do here? This is about the best soldering iron I got, so. Are we done yet? Oh, not really. Fuck. Okay, no big deal. Hmm. 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 I, I think we got it. Not doesn't seem to want to move anymore. Um, 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 Come on. I got such a big blob of solder on this fucking thing. I'm just trying to distribute it a little bit. And some of you are probably thinking, this doesn't look like it's worth the trouble. Sure, right? Looks like a lot of trouble, right? I don't know. I'm not too embarrassed to look stupid. So, I never claimed to be the best electrical engineer in the world. So, there you go. Oh, fuck yeah, that is stable as fuck. Oh my god. Come on. Okay, maybe you can see. Do you see that gigantic blob of solder on the one that's on the right? Yeah, it's kind of funny. I know. Not exactly ideal. Oh well. Uh, test it. How am I gonna test it? I'm just gonna see if this thing will rest in place the way it's supposed to. Well, at least it didn't fall off. Okay. This part has never been terribly easy, so. Oh, oh. Whoops. There we go. How else am I gonna test it? I'm gonna plug it in. Moment of truth. Oh, it's blinking. Blinking. That one on the bottom. I fixed it. Yay! It's supposed to be a full battery. It's not supposed to be charging. Uh, well, I guess these little things do lose energy over time. I think my hippie ass parents, they weren't really hippies, but who wasn't a little hippie-ish back in those, like, days, if you know what I mean. If you grew up in the 60s, you were a little hippie. A little bit, I reckon. And what? So what? I think they used to stick their batteries in the refrigerator, like down in the crisper. I don't know if that works. Bother Googling. Supposedly, that's supposed to keep your batteries fresh and crispy, just like a vegetable. Yeah, right. All right. I think I'll do the next one. I'll do the next repair by myself. I don't want to make this video too long. It's just like, why not share some knowledge, right? Maybe inspire. I don't know. It's the video making fool here. So I suppose if you look closely here, you may see like a little red line. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah. So I kind of like already eyeballed like the perfect, you know, basically the perfect part. The thing is, this sheet of metal is so long, you can actually make two of those little battery holder things out of it, right? So like the last one that I made when I trimmed that edge off, that was enough for both of them. I was done, but I seem to have misplaced my other one, so that's what's up. I might have said that already. Didn't I say? Oh, you're there. If this is a little difficult, if you ever need to fabricate something out of a cigarette lighter and you can't do it with your thumb, there's nothing wrong with using a second set of pliers. I kind of like to do that when I get to the middle part, just to make sure that it, you know, is even. Yeah, because like the side edges are easy enough to do with the thumb pressure, but that middle part. And fabricating parts, that's just sometimes a thing, something you got to do. I don't know. They don't really carry that particular part at Ace Hardware, you know. I can't go, hey, my mighty charger battery stand broke. Can you get me a new part? Not even Home Depot, not even Lowe's. You know, Radio Shack might have had something back in the day, but they're gone. So got to figure things out on my own now. I'm all grown up. I can do it. I'm not really cutting the metal. I'm just kind of bending it back and forth till it snaps. I think maybe I should cut it though, because it might save me a minute. Hmm. Nice one. Hmm. Like my workbench, like a laptop stand. True talk. I suppose a lot of people use those for a workbench, depending on what their work is. You know, you catch my drift. Probably going to be one of my more boring videos. Well, life is boring. Get used to it. That's why video games are so awesome, right? Life is pretty fucking boring. Life is boring and dangerous. You ever burn yourself on a soldering iron? Don't feel good, I'll tell you that much. And this metal is starting to get pretty sharp around the edges. I might need to file it for safety's sake, you know? Good, looking good. Yeah, just saving the planet. Don't mind me. No big deal. Some people don't even think it needs saving. Uh, that's smart. Why is that smart? Oh, I bet they can still look themselves in the mirror okay each day, knowing that knowing full well, probably subconsciously, that eventually there's gonna be no way for people to live on this fucking rock anymore. And I think we're probably gonna end up having to colonize outer space. Go figure. There's been enough science fiction made about that topic. Probably gonna happen. But why trash this place any quicker than we have to? Like seriously, just kind of sense makes sense, right? All right, you know what? As you can see, this is working, and I will be done soon. My favorite radio show's on. I gotta go. I'll check you later.